I was getting ready to defend myself. I was like, no, it is what I do.
It's a game.
Well, and you left hers right where mine was.
Well, I didn't know which was which.
Let's play a game. Find the headphone.
Sprawl them all over here. I'll find mine.
On the table, there's a headphone.
It sounds like you've been practicing.
Yeah, I did practice with it a little bit today. I didn't want to be. Well, the rhythm part was not so bad because the song's been baked in my head for the last 2 weeks now. So it's just a matter of like figuring out some of the notes. There's that. I'm gonna have you teach me the intro to the second verse. I could like put it in Reaper and like slow it down and figure it out, but I don't wanna.
Yeah, no, it'd be easier if I showed you anyway.
Figure out this part though.
Yep, except for I played on 5 strings, so I have to do it up there. One thing I do there is back down to the W. I'll show you later, but that's pretty much it.
Well, I'm already adding.
Oh, okay.
There's some things that it's not that I dislike, but there's some things that I was feeling that I'm gonna probably. They're just very minor tweaks, but a couple little spots.
Well, you have added as much as you want.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't be too offended.
No, unless I like hear something that I specifically
dancing in Kenosha.
am just like, no, that's not it. Then I'll let you know. But
The bass rattles the chains on the snare so much.
It also rattles the window over here with this whole janky
I know.
contraption.
You'll hear like in the middle of the song, and you'll hear the chains rattling from the bass notes.
I know you guys have heard this before, but in theory, next time we jam, the AC should be working.
Still
not
done.
going. If
I
we were
mean-
saving so much money doing this, I would be really pissed.
I guess that's what happens when you do the bargain basement.
That's what I mean. Like, I kind of knew this was going to be how it is.
I wore this pajama shirt
It's been
because
great
I thought
weather,
that the
so
AC would be
It's
running.
been great weather, so you haven't even had to really
You done goofed.
run the AC or anything.
Yeah, well, that's just it. It's not even a big deal. I had meant to turn this thing on to kind of cool off the room ahead of time, but I didn't. And it's not a big deal because it's not that hot down here.
It is not hot, but it is a little bit humid. Which is going to be the worst for Luke.
Surprisingly, I don't get too warm playing. I'm pretty good at conserving my energy.
The other day I was playing some drums and I had turned the heater on because it was actually pretty chilly outside. But I turned it on just a little bit too high while I was playing drums. And my drum set's right next to a heater vent. I was just pouring down sweat. I was like, oh no.
Then you just have to walk outside. That's what I always do. When I get too hot from playing drums, I just walk outside when it's cool, and I'm like, or go, and then otherwise I just go by the AC unit.
Sucking on. Oh, I haven't tuned it. I got too caught up in the moment. I was too busy playing Dancing in Kenosha, which is my favorite song right now. That's kind of annoying to have a song.
On a chili dog.
Push to talk.
Yeah.
So we have a 60-second ad running right now on Twitch, just FYI.
Nice.
Thank you.
Are we live? Oh, I hadn't even considered the fact that we were live yet. How long have we been live for?
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
like 40 seconds.
Quick breakdown of that part.
Yeah, hang on.
Oceanside
Give me like 2
Hotels.
seconds.
We're always waiting on them tuning.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna
Every
have
time.
I've been up here since like 7:55,
No, it's all right.
and I didn't remember to tune.
We just
there you go.
chilling. Just chilling and playing music.
It's just a couple of bits. Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that was right. You've got all the notes there. That.
I gotta try to think of it in the context of the song, because that's what's throwing me. Just learning the notes, but without the context of the rest of it, it throws me.
Yeah, no, the timing of it's tricky.
Right, that's why it's like not sounding familiar to me, even though I'm playing the right notes.
Yeah, if you just practice that over and over again, exactly like that, you'll have all the notes, and all you got to do is fill in the rhythm.
Yeah, I feel like it won't take me long. Like I just need to hear it with the rhythm.
Dang it. I'm messing up my own part now. Hello, everyone online. Sorry about that.
There ain't no one watching anyway. Oh, we
Well,
don't have the comments
you
up,
don't
so
know
we don't
that.
know yet.
We could have been raided
Bye. Halcyon, are they still doing
by
their
the
thing?
White House themselves.
I think they still stream.
I'm pretty sure your Chromecast went offline.
Why is my network so cursed?
Because you reset it? I don't know.
Is it Cox?
I mean, it's showing a picture. Anyway, do you want to try to? Do you want to just? I don't know. I don't see any comments from this distance. You want to try just running that much just for fun?
Cool. I'm
Early
down.
on, just as a little
You all right with
fun
that,
warm
Luke?
up.
It's got to be just seeing what we can do with that song
Dancing in condition.
Oh, okay.
before people start watching.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it's more of a
train. I'm
jam
gonna
time.
train wreck it.
That's
but
okay.
We're
So
gonna
live.
train wreck it together.
We're gonna. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why we're doing it now, so we can all just train wreck it together.
Yeah, like I said, I meant to practice playing and singing it at the same time. Did not get to that. Man, I should put the lyrics up on the thingy-mabob.
Stir fry. Yeah, I do exactly the same rhythm as you. It's kind of hard for me to do. I need to double thump it.
Yeah, no, it is kind of difficult rhythm.
Okay, like I said, sorry about this, but let's go. I'm gonna count. I'm gonna do a 4 count. So. 1, 2, 3, 4.
almost had it.
Take you to the ends of the earth. Your eyes rescue me. How did I ever deserve the walking nuclear display? Let me mutate until the fullest part of me reflects the man I want to be. You guys don't know that next part.
See, I had the right vibe for it. I just didn't start. Alright, well that was fun.
Actually, it sounded good so far, and it's not nearly as hard to play and sing as I thought it was. I just tried it with myself, like on an acoustic guitar, but having Luke back there makes it way easier.
I always forget how like some of these songs are like really hard to learn how to play and sing. Both yours and my new ones like a bit challenging.
But hell, I say if you make a song too hard for you to play and sing, then get your lazy ass off the couch and learn how to play and sing it.
Not Available was out there.
Flogging Molly vibes.
Hearing our new. I was thinking
that's
more
an
like
interesting
Beatenberg, but
I mean, it kind of.
I can see the Irish, like, with a pint of ale.
Yeah, it is kind of a rhythm that Flogging Molly would use.
Cool.
all right, the Chromecast is live. I think the entire network is now
Jeez.
momentarily stable.
See messages again.
I think
Comments. Whatever.
things went a little crazy. We got not available over on the YouTubes.
Hello, viewer.
Our one
Hello.
viewer. He's
Hello
our biggest
there.
Hello,
fan.
the viewer.
Hello there.
He probably is one of our biggest fans.
I feel like
Showing up.
I feel like there's ways to really zhuzh up our stream, but I don't feel like it.
Did you want to do moving on, or did you want to keep that?
Of course
one
I do.
later?
But it depends. It's up to you, and if that's is that a song compatible with your voice this early on?
Should be, yeah.
We can also run Mango while we're.
Yeah, let's do
Or
moving
while
on
we're-
to warm me up, and then Mango after that. I don't remember all the words that you said. I just remember that the party was there. So I moved along. 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 I am going nowhere, it'll get there fast. I'll have one more sip and it'll be my life. Then I'm moving on. Then I'm moving on.
just looking forward to all the same.
Fair. That was a good run.
Yeah.
Next up, we have
Solid.
Mango.
Oh, we got a
Mango, and then we're gonna.
request from Mike
And then,
for
yeah,
Dehame.
Mike wants
Dehame.
Dehame, which is an excellent choice, Mike.
No, that's bien. Demasiado.
What, you chuck?
As we often do.
I went to get the other blueberry beer, and I got a purple bubbly.
You got a bubbly instead.
You got a boobly? Well, what?
That's not a terrible mistake.
Cocaine to los dos?
I'm not a fan of bubbly though, for some reason. There's a lot better brands than bubbly.
Right now, I have the
But that's
Waterloo
just me.
Cherry.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, bubbly was. I like bubbly because they were some of the first sparkling waters that were really starting to make waves. You know, when people started drinking that stuff again.
Yeah, well, LaCroix was obviously the main one, but
Yeah,
then,
LaCroix, but LaCroix's a little bit different. The carbonation.
Yeah, they've been holding it
isn't
down for years.
The carbonation isn't as intense as a lot of the modern seltzer waters
yeah,
and whatnot. Because LaCroix is naturally carbonated.
I like Topo Chico.
Topo Chico.
I like Topo Chico too.
Agua mineral. That's one of the hardest words in Spanish for me to say is mineral. Mineral. Yeah, Mike, we will play Dehame after this short playing of another song. Y'all ready for this? Yo, my friend's right.
Yo, my friend's right.
Raspberries in the morning, strawberry ice cream in the afternoon. I don't know why this symphony plays in my head while you sing to me. Don't go far away to some place that I don't know. Don't you know, baby, don't you know you're my sweet little mango? Don't go, maybe don't you go to some place that I don't know. Don't you know, baby, don't you know you're my sweet little mango? think your mic might be on double duty there, Jake.
I know. It was a little loud, wasn't it?
Yeah, I have that mic set for talking.
Yeah, I need to pull it back a little bit.
No, you're okay. I was like, ooh.
That's why I put a limiter
I
on
surprised
it.
myself there.
Oh, and Mike, it is in 4/4. It's just a 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a 4/4 with a lot of syncopation.
Yep.
And a lot of the drum part. Like I'm doing like
The song is both simple and complex at the
Dude,
same
you know
time.
that part is surprisingly difficult because just from this, like most people can't even like. It's a skill in its own just to be able to like go lateral.
Yeah,
on
what
the-
do you,
on
yeah,
the-
when you say this, what do you mean? Like, whoops. Explain. Jake, do we have the close up of that? Luke's explaining drum technique to us right now.
That's hard for like a lot of drummers to do.
There you go.
So like alternating between the bell and the.
Talking to your mic, Luke.
It takes a lot of skill to just do this. And that part I'm just doing.
And then you got to do the hi-hat and the snare. Oh, and you even do a hi-hat lift during that part. Nice. I never caught that before.
Those are the best parts, like when you can play drums and like
So
use like
I'm
all your
alternating
limbs.
like this, but I'm also using my offhand and the other notes. So it's a little tricky. It's not too bad, but yeah, that's a little bit into the drum part I play on there. It's in 4/4, but it's just kind of it's very accented strangely.
I was wanting to hit chlorophyll too if you're into it.
On
I'm
that
down
one
for that.
part, on that one part, I'm like straight up 2, just playing like that. It's like a polyrhythm.
Indeed, it is.
I like to make simple songs
It's the
complicated.
polyest of
Right?
rhythms.
And you love it.
Oh yes, hit us with the rhythmically
great.
difficult crap.
Drums
We're
are
here for
hard,
it.
but they're fun.
Yeah.
And that's what I enjoy.
Yeah, the
I
part
always
I
like
enjoy
learning new stuff.
about playing drums is how I don't have to do anything, and Luke just brings over like a bunch of cymbals and drums for me, and I don't have to.
I know.
I have a premium setup,
Like,
and I did nothing to do it.
This
to
is one of
get
my
it.
prized snares, and it's just over here. And
Just
it's like,
lives here now.
The other day I wanted to play it, and I was like, oh, it's over there. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
well.
dang it!
I have so many other
Thank you,
ones
Troy.
anyways.
You rock too.
Yeah, you rock, Troy.
We are also
Wait till you
ready
hear
for
this song. It's gonna blow your mind.
Dehame.
Dayame, yeah.
This is another one that's like in
Also,
4/4, but it's
Troy, yeah,
accented strangely.
We got a request list, so feel free to get on there and make a request. We don't charge money for it. We just want people to hang out. So feel free to get in there and make a request. When
I
Jake,
forgot.
Jake's gonna slap it in there at some point.
I forgot how to play this song for a second. Okay, cool. Y'all ready for this?
Yo.
Nothing escapes your regard. If only somebody loved you enough to guard you to the heart from the fire. Only seconds from the moment you lost desire. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba.
job on the solo, Jesse, despite my best attempt to sabotage you.
Well, I mean, I didn't do that great of a job on the solo.
Well, all things considered.
It was my own. I kind of botched the solo, but mostly got it, and it was of my own making. Though when I went to
Sorry, Troy. We don't know any Alice in Chains.
I tried to double thumb.
Maybe click the link down there. Yeah, I know. I tried to step out on the rhythm too and goofed. That's what happened in the solo.
See, I led into the right note, but with the wrong finger, and it threw me off. I was like, oh.
We do have an AC/DC
Here
song.
comes a rooster.
D&D.
Them bound down.
Damn bound.
Oh, Alice in Chains. I saw that and read AC/DC out of it somehow.
I kind of actually like Alice in Chains.
Yeah, no, I kind
lie.
of want to go back and listen to them because I remember disliking them specifically because I didn't like that type of music. And now that I'm an adult and can choose what I like without fear of peer pressure or anything like that, I'm just like,
Being adult's the best.
Yeah, I
Everyone should try it.
actually listened to that album the other day, Dirt.
is it any good? In your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I like it for like what it is, you know, for the type of music. You know, you obviously get the, the grunge, post-grunge kind of vocals at times, but like it was a lot more like metal than like grunge.
Yeah.
It was a lot heavier than a lot of other grunge kind of stuff at the time.
All right.
Can't Quit Me.
You Can't Quit Me, yeah. You Can't Quit Me, I'm fired. MTV Unplugged? I'm not familiar.
He's talking about the Alice in Chains
Oh, okay.
MTV Unplugged.
Yeah, I stroked out. I was remembering a bass line.
I think that's what he's referring to, but I could be wrong.
Is it? Yeah, just,
You Can't Quit Me, I'm
We
fired.
play it this way typically, but I
I
don't
know.
do
I
this
was
so
going to ask who counts it off.
Luke does.
I've been shipping all the objects in my head. I've been hanging by an unexisted thread. So I'm falling ever swiftly through the sound. You won't hear me break down. I've been pulling in the barrel of a gun. You can't quit me 'cause you're having too much fun. But what's left and feeling left outside? It's hardly worth the bloodshed. Tell me, was it worth the heartache that it took? I highly doubt it was. Stop comparing yourself with everybody else. I really think you should. I think a part of me is walking well instead. Not the part of me that you would probably dread. 'Cause my happiness is taken and it's sad. None can see blood red.
approximated your solo.
Yeah, no, that was basically it. I mean, just freaking do something in the pentatonic scale and see what happens. That's kind of where
Well, the
what I did.
pentatonic scale for me is something where, like, if I know exactly where we are and what exact, where exactly to place myself, I can bullshit for days.
Let's put it this
But,
way:
like, if
you're
I'm
the one
not-
that taught me that was a pentatonic scale.
Really?
I made that solo, and then you're like, "Oh, yeah, there's a bit of or no, it wasn't. No, it was a comment on I think someone commented like, "All right, good old pentatonic scale." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I guess it is, isn't it?"
I love the pentatonic scale.
I was trying to do chlorophyll.
Okay, let's do chlorophyll and then switch. How about that?
Yeah, and then we can play ACD or TNT for Troy.
He was actually not asking for that song, but
I know.
we can still play it for him.
I feel like that's gonna be in the ballpark of what Troy would like, because we don't know any Boston.
More than a feeling. That's not even the key of the song.
The key of that song says sing as high as possible.
Did you say to take Bored to Death off?
No? Well, I didn't say that.
But we will need to switch first.
Yeah, we just gotta switch for it, but. Oh yeah.
Life is too short to last long. For some reason, that solo always reminds me of a solo you would have written.
Yeah? Very much in that vibe.
I didn't mean to do it, but I was like, that sounds like a Matt
More
solo.
focused on soul and less on shreds. Because I'm bad at shreds. Turns out.
You guys know we're like the only band that streams on Twitch.
We're the band.
Or at least on Wednesday nights, there's no.
Can we just start
bands.
introducing ourselves as the Twitch band? We're the Twitch
No, we
band.
have to get paid for that.
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't pay us to do that.
Yeah, if you pay us, then sure.
The
Twitch can go to hell.
That Twitch band. We're not
Twitch would more like
technically
be
sponsored.
Twitch would be more like Twitch band
Treat us better,
instead
Twitch.
of the Twitch
Come on.
band.
Get it together, Twitch.
There's some other ones. Holocene does stuff occasionally.
They ain't doing it now.
Oh yeah, Twitch is really falling off.
Just us. Yeah, COVID was its time to shine.
I think Amazon destroyed a lot of it too, but
Yeah, they tend to do that. They destroy a lot of things. They're literally destroying the Amazon. Take it away, this.
It's been a while for this one, so lo siento, pero no lo siento.
I'll be sorry for the both of us.
Okay. Well, it's two counts of three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Climbing up that hill.
bad. I'm kind of feeling it tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it was a pretty good run considering we haven't played that one in a minute.
Yeah. It helps when I'm not stumbling the entire time.
It is that does help.
Oh, yeah, you should use a cowbell for that. Hell yeah.
Maybe, but then I'd have to take a cowbell places that I don't want.
That's true. I mean, I
I would just leave it off.
just hit the rim
Yeah.
on that part. But I mean, for jam night, hell, have at it.
Or like I was like trying to. I think I was gonna add the on the second verse or that second verse you have on that song. I was gonna use the. Something like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Something that kind of like, I don't know, it's not just exactly the same, you know?
Yeah, exactly. No, play around with it once you do one.
You gotta finish the song first.
Almost there.
I know. Yes. Oh, yeah? Nice. It doesn't end just on that. And I just, right in that little like drum part right before that. He's coming back
All I
into the
ask Jesse
chorus.
is that you use a little fart sound to end the song if that's how it is, you know? Get a little fart sample.
Or at least do a Rickroll or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you up.
Gotta make it worth
End
their
of
time.
every year song.
Remember when we were learning that song? We could probably still mostly play it.
So do I.
Yeah, we've done live streams with tornado warnings. We do, yeah. We live in Kansas, man. We can't be waiting for no tornado warning to end.
Yeah, we don't even care. We'll go outside and watch if a like major thunderstorm or tornado.
That's not what I do.
No, we don't actually do that, but we're not really Tornado Alley anymore. We gave all of our tornadoes to Oklahoma and Arkansas and Nebraska, Kentucky,
Mississippi.
all those places.
Yeah, they can keep.
They've been getting hit with tornadoes and everything, and we haven't gotten anything. We used to be the Tornado Alley, but not. It went south.
The jet stream has favored us this year. I haven't paid much attention to guitar tracks on that song.
What song you playing? Or what do you want to play?
That's up to him. He's the guitar man now.
I know, that's what does he want to play? Oh, D&D. Always gets so loud.
a stroke during part of that.
We all do. Thanks, Mike. Well, Mike's asking for the good stuff today.
I'll even give you 2.
Nailed it.
I need you to keep time, come on.
I've been betting too, I've been betting too, and I don't care nothing about it, no. If it matters, I find the end. You're just no good for me. I've been looking for something. I've been looking for something else. I don't care nothing about it, no. If it matters, I'll take the hint. Please say you're ready for go home. I've been looking for something. I've been searching for something else. I don't care nothing about it, no. If it matters, I'll find the end. Please say you're ready for go home. I don't need this now. Oh no, I'm losing out. Go home. I don't need you now. Oh no, I'm losing out. Please stay away from me.
We did it.
Our audio's fading out. Uh-oh. We got a bad transition somewhere, Jake. What scene is happening when that happens, Mike?
Or one of them has no audio, or
Remember back in the day when we used to like stream and like we didn't figure out, didn't have the audio source thing figured out yet on the scenes?
there's one of them that probably doesn't have any sound.
Yeah. Well, Jake's had to rebuild them all like pretty recently. I'm surprised that didn't happen before now.
Yeah, probably one of the scenes doesn't have any. It's just have no audio.
This one. 1, 2.
Oh, this is one with
3.
no audio.
I wonder how much is actually
Audio
muted.
on.
Yeah, I wonder how much is.
Audio on.
All right, audio on for that scene. Now we're set.
Yeah, Yeah, that's
Hey,
probably what
Mike,
it was.
thank you for watching out.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Great. We
Thanks for
need
the
comments
input,
like
Mike.
that. Oh, look, I fixed the Gretsch finally. That actually is fully viable.
Wasn't
again.
the
What
jack
was wrong with it?
messed up? I think the jack was like cracked.
Somebody did the worst solder job in history on the pickup selector switch.
I don't remember working on that guitar.
No, that's just it. It looked even worse than some of the stuff I've done, and that's pretty bad. But yeah, it goes now. What else we got on that there list? Oh yeah, I was wanting to do Bored to Death is on there. You guys down to do that?
Sure.
Done that one in a while, but yeah, I think we could.
The Red Dead. Sure. Sure.
Maybe
Come
be
here,
able to do
boy.
it.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to drum up more viewers on Twitch.
Yeah, get after it.
I guess we don't need.
Thought I left a decoy out here.
Look at the chat monitor. It's like all
It's having
went to potato.
it's like having a Super Nintendo kind of a day.
There we go. Now it's back.
Oh, great call, Mike. Now that you say that, well, let's do Bored to Death and I'm going to do her melody after that. You started, didn't you, Luke? You started with that
Yes,
You
little
guys do go home.
Yes, we already did.
That was the one where I said, go home.
I was gonna make the same
My-
comment, but
my
I hadn't
brain gets
decided if it
scrambled
sounded
sometimes.
rude or not. Rude.
No, Jake was hyper fixated on getting us more views on Twitch, which is a task worthy of his brain, I think. You keep doing what you're doing. Black Crows. Man, I'm so sorry to keep disappointing you, Troy. We mostly do original songs. It was like ones we wrote, but we have like covers we do because we stream, you know, and you kind of gotta.
Also,
And
because
we played
of
a lot of
shows
bars,
that we've
yeah.
played too.
Yeah, so we've learned covers, but it's a very limited selection, and it's all in that song list that Jake put in the chat earlier. So, you know, anything that's in there, knock yourself out. We'll even try separate ways for you. But don't request that. Well, you could try it. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. Anyway, oh yeah, let's
guys ready?
Bored to Death.
Isn't it girl put up the meeting, rescuing a nightmare from a dream? The voices in my head are always screaming.
We appreciate your candor, Troy. Candor. Candor.
I know Troy's been with us since the start. You're in it for the long haul, aren't you, Troy? Where's not available at? You thought they're not available. Now try to play it like me. There you go. All you gotta do, Jesse, is put all the stees you got into it.
What if I only have a certain amount of stees and you have more?
You have enough.
I don't know. That would make a good country song, wouldn't it?
I want to sing that part. Moving
alone. I know I can find a better time. Moving along, press the fade by rewind. Moving along, yeehaw.
Grab your tractors, baby.
Where? Mowing
We'll be playing that Stagecoach before you know it.
We're just gonna pivot into
just
country,
gonna-
and like all the songs that you've heard from us before, we're gonna do them in like.
This is gonna be country versions. So we're
Just
not gonna
it's
change
gonna be
any of the
yeah,
songs.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it all exactly the same, except Jesse's gonna sing in a country accent. Instant hit, I guarantee you.
Mowing
When you gotta do train
the
beats.
lawn. I know I could buy a John Deere.
There's a couple train beats and fake country accent.
Come on with that. This guitar has not seen some playtime in a long time. Poor little guy was over there all broken. It's been played so little, it's still got the original strings on it. They sound great.
The original?
No,
Why was
I
the
don't
soldering
think they
so
are.
bad?
Because so this was like a scratch and dent special, like bought from Nappy's place. But Nappy's place got it in some kind of, like scratch and dent sale from whatever. It was from Chicago Music Exchange, which is actually where my bass came from. They do a lot of used gear and stuff, but like this one was one where like, apparently they had a tech who like put in the higher end pickups in this thing. But it must have been his
bad at
first time
soldering.
because like he freaking blew it on the soldering job. It was the worst solder I've ever seen. It had coming apart, so it was like the only reason it even worked before at all was because like the wires were still kind of like touching a little bit, but they were not connected in any way. They were just kind of against each other. Now it's soldered. That's why it sounds awesome now. What did I say? Oh yeah. See, it sounds nice, right?
She always said sun-kissed shelters and brown eyes like a light up the room. Her melody was always stuck in my head, reminding me I shouldn't go too far. Didn't wanna see the world. I wanna see the world burn to shoulders. constant things stuck in my head. Reminding me that I've come so far. But I wanna see the world. I wanna see the world. Make me smile with those dancing eyes with fire inside. I'm loving every side. Take my hand. Oh, my eyes are so comfortable. You're such a good bird. You're such a good bird. Ba 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 ba. The flowers at your door has never been like this before. I couldn't sleep tonight. I couldn't sleep tonight. So hold on to me. The girls are free. I could be here tonight. I could be here tonight. Make me smile. With those dancing eyes with fire inside. I'm loving every side. Break my heart. I'm actually so comfortable. It's such a good voice. I'm actually so comfortable. It's such a good voice. It's such a good voice.
Ah, good run. Great job, Luke. You,
Yeah.
I felt like you'd been practicing it. It felt way more natural. There were like that was pretty much like that was all the good parts of what I did anyway. Like that song has a few spots in it where I feel like they
I
don't.
haven't actually practiced with it, but I've listened to it because it'll come up on my YouTube music. So like,
Yeah, you did really
hear
great
the
on all the
song,
breaks
so, like-
part. Like you didn't rush any of those, which is like what was happening before. Yeah, you really.
I thought it was
nailed
a good run too.
I see you're not giving me compliments about the breaks.
Sorry, Jesse. Luke was the one I noticed.
I know exactly why you didn't give me compliments about the breaks.
It's the same reason you don't give
Because I
me
did
any,
not
because
rock
it's
it.
hard to hear the bass guitar when you're doing your own thing. My brain only has enough processing power for like the rhythm, what I'm doing, and my vocals.
Well, I
So the
was
bass,
saying-
like, just
I was trying to say that I kind of sucked at the breaks. Like I kind of made it work.
oh, well, I didn't even notice. So how about that?
We should play If You're Not Dancing,
Oh, good idea.
since you're playing guitar.
Yeah, Jesse can't play this one on guitar.
He actually can because he wrote the song, but
No, I forgot it.
I'm just trolling.
I forgot it.
I can probably play it better now, other than the solo. Just because, like, just because usually that's like the orientation we do it in, so we're more practiced in that version.
I was thinking it was funny that it's mom's favorite song.
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
It doesn't.
I think a little bit of metal got into her soul from all the years of
No, there was one time
us screaming in the
Screaming
basement.
that there was one time that there was TV was playing and she was in the kitchen and it was playing in the living room and it was like a metal band and she
You
like
saw
was-
mom in the corner.
no she just like said I kind of like this song and I was like you what?
So mom's a closet metal fan.
I guess so. I mean she didn't say that she wasn't. She said I normally don't like this but this song's good. So you do like it.
Let us play Years of Metal in the Basement.
Yeah, we slowly brainwashed her. Hear that, kids? If you're out there and you want to be in a metal band and your parents are like, hey, just do it anyway. They'll eventually get used to it.
Man, I kind of wish that I was still playing and writing metal.
Can.
I know I can, but I just don't want to anymore.
Oh,
But
well.
I was so good at it when I was good at it.
Yeah, no, the Nitro
Jesse,
Bombs
trust me,
song.
your light will shine again. Don't worry about it. It will shine when it's ready.
I'm more about of an alternative guy.
Saying, yeah, just don't sweat it. That your time will come. Anyway, let's all jam together, guys. Here goes.
I know you around my finger. Played your game. Now you're never coming back. Your heart wrapped around my finger. Play the game. Throw it away. I had your heart wrapped around my finger. Play the game. Now you're never coming back. I had your heart wrapped around my finger. Play the game. Throw it away. Alright. Sorry, Luke.
Yeah, no, you guys were both off by a little
I know.
bit, and
Well,
I
I
was.
went-
stumbled.
bungled
Matt,
the- I
Matt
bungled
stumbled it, and then it threw me
Well,
off.
Luke
and-
tried to follow me,
and then I
but-
tried to get back on the.
Yeah, following me was the wrong call because I was wrong.
Well, I was trying to figure out which one to follow, and I was like,
What I'd like to point out is the amazing thing is we actually pulled out that whole part without having to stop,
We
which
did.
I wasn't sure was going to happen.
I know. We're just doing a prog. We were just doing a prog version.
Yeah, it's the prog
It
version of the
sounds
song.
completely wrong, but crazy drums that sound like they're out of beat, but you know. No, it wasn't too bad, but yeah, it was just like it stumbled, and then like I was trying to catch you, and then I was just. Right, yeah, there seems to be a theme here.
Oceanside Hotels lore is all about fingers. Unfortunately. Phalanges.
fangs. I'm never gonna call it that again.
Okay.
Fings.
The phalanges.
Hi, this is Dr.
Now,
Phalange.
now you have to write a song called Phalanges.
Can I write one called Dr. Phalange?
Dr. Finger.
Should write a song called Not
Sounds like
Available.
It sounds like some like crappy Bond villain, Dr. Finger. Dr. Finger.
Yeah, we haven't played that in like a couple weeks.
I know. I just realized that. I'm gonna do it a half step down, Jesse. By the way,
Is that it? Play chord.
I think it's in G sharp and roll B initially, but I'm
Well, it
thinking-
sounds like it's
Finger
in C
11,
major.
flat.
Finger 11 and gold finger covers.
Smashing mics and karaoke bars.
My voice always breaks on that and it kills me. Take it away, Luke.
Hold on a second.
No, take it away, Luke.
Play something reminiscent of the verse.
Karaoke bars. Finally with happy makeup on. Smash it until my pay our bills. Soon enough they'll be the doorbell. This feeling, this put. Make it work songs. Keep all our plans on a turn.
I'm having a stroke right now, but I think just go ahead and play it and I'll
Yeah,
catch
you'll be
up.
fine.
Insensitivity to
Yeah, we got you. We're not even gonna pay attention. I won't even hear what you're doing, so don't sweat it. You just do what you gotta. Take it away, Luke.
really stroked out through that entire song. Like I could play,
Yeah, I
I
thought it
could
was gonna
play
come
by
to you.
ear, but I forgot everything that I used to play.
I really thought it was gonna come to you.
And
It didn't?
I thought so too.
I mean, I had a moment like that last week. I
Did we
can't remember
play
what
it
song
in
it was.
C
even.
last time, or was it a
We
different
played it
key?
in this key last time we did it, but it's been a while.
Well, I remember like it clicking with me pretty easily.
Well, yeah, because I lowered the key and you were like, "Oh, that's better," and I
No,
was like,
yeah,
"Uh-huh."
that's what I thought. Yeah, I thought I jammed with it. I was like, yeah, cool.
It's always different though. Like when you play it when it's a different key, it just like even me playing drums, it just sounds different to me. But it's like
If we play it next week,
I'm
Jesse,
not
it'll-
playing
it'll be
it.
I
fine.
think I got it now.
I'm not playing in a different key. I'm so used to it in the normal key that
I think I got it now. My brain just wasn't clicking, so I had to basically play by ear the entire time.
I've been there. In my head. Yeah, good idea.
we can do that one.
Let's do in my head and then switch back. Down for that?
Hell no. Yeah.
Stiff little phalanges.
Bad phalanges. Hello, Hack the Game Cat, by the way.
Yeah, hello. Welcome back. We missed you.
Here's a song for you.
So we stay and stay made. My bike broke down and the stoplight. Oh, oh, oh. We're going nowhere and there's nothing that can make this right. Oh, oh, oh. My mind's in a constant flight. Oh, oh. I just wanna get lost in my head. I just want to lose it. I just wanna lay down in my bed. I just want to let go.
Nothing makes me want to stay, but I'm stuck here anyway. Put away the guitars 'cause nothing wanna wait. Put away the guitars 'cause I don't wanna play. I don't wanna.
I just wanna get lost in my head. I just want to lose it. I just wanna lay down in my bed. I just want to let go. Get lost in my head. I can't take it. I can't take it. Lay down in my bed. I can't make it. I can't make it. I just wanna get lost in my head. I just want to lose it. I just wanna lay down in my bed. I just want to let go. Get lost in my head. I can't take it. I can't take it. Lay down in my bed. I can't make it. Can't make it.
It made a really nice, like, seatbelt sliding sound.
Kind of did.
Warp.
Not even mad. I'm just impressed.
You always gotta love a good like accidental sound that sounds really pleasant.
The other day I was trying to sample the fan because the baby was playing with it and made sounds. I'm like, ooh, I can make a song out of that. And then I tried to like recreate it and couldn't.
Like in like Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, when that what is it?
The pod racer Sebulba's.
Yeah, Sebulba's pod racer was a attic fan that they just put some effects on. What do you want to play? Oh, I mean, what I guess the only thing we can play is.
Unless you got something unless you got one,
No, that's like,
You don't got it, but if you want to.
I'm cool with it.
Hey, it's Felipe. Our ears are very well attenuated, Luke.
Toms definitely need a bit of tuning. Right, so that wasn't me playing the drums.
I was over here like.
I am the bassist now. Do you have both volume knobs up, or you just do just one?
There's
on
only
this
one.
bass? Just the one.
The other one's a pickup selector.
Ooh, okay.
The other gold one, move it to the middle position. That's where it sounds the best. If it's not already, there should be a detent.
Yeah.
Yeah! Y'all want to see my skills? This is my drum set and I barely know how to play it.
But you technically do.
I'm the bassist now.
It's not that I don't know how to play it, I'm just bad at it. But that's okay, because you know what? We can do what we want. And it's my birthday week.
Happy birthday! Dude, the one thing though your skills are not all over the place when it comes to drums, you are good at keeping a very solid beat.
I got that part dialed. I'm going to try to focus on that part of my skill level tonight. I got you guys.
Drum solo time.
It's going to be the worst drum solo you ever heard. Instead of that, how about let's play this here song? There's a freaking lot of dust on the cymbal, Luke.
It's stick.
Is it really?
It's stick chips. So I wouldn't hit it too hard if it's gonna go everywhere.
I see that. You're striking my mic.
That's why I haven't played it. I never hit it because all the stick shavings go everywhere.
All right, guys, I think I got it. How to play this thing.
We're about to find out.
Well, I mean,
Ready?
yeah.
Why don't you leave me up while the sun's still shining, while your luck runs out and you're all alone? Why don't you keep your love where it's overgrown, upon your own crooked throne? Is it what you had in mind? Call you on the phone if I could spare a time. The battery's dead and I'm far from home. I guess that's how it goes. You're sick and you're twisted and I understand the road instead and you're right up there. Under the slaughter I can hardly wait to tell my friends that I've been on a date with you. Shoot to kill, that's what my friends tell me. If you don't sell, that'd be considerably easier to make this a reality. I wish it was as easy as it was on TV. Call you on the phone if I could spare a time. Battery's dead and I'm far from home. I guess that's how it goes. Ticking and twisted and I understand the road set and you're right up there. Under the fire I can hardly wait to tell my friends that I've been on a date with you.
Sorry.
Yes, it's how it goes when tonight alone. Battery's dead and I'm far from home. Yes, it's how it goes when tonight alone. Thinking you're twisted and I understand I'll still be in this state and you're right up there. Taking the fire, I can hardly wait to tell my friends that I've been on a date with you.
Probably the worst I've ever done, but you know what?
No, I mean, honestly,
Again with the birthday week
it was
thing.
fine, other than the one part.
You just didn't go long enough on the bridge part.
Other than that,
That was
though,
pretty
it's
good
pretty
though.
good.
It was pretty good. That was a pretty good run, honestly. Considering we never play it.
Okay.
And then,
I'm all sweaty. I could do a whole night of this.
Ben, you need to play more bass.
I know, right? He's such a natural, isn't he?
He is.
He only practices like once a year.
I can do that. That's a very hard. A very long stretch.
I like playing drums. I think the most fun instrument out of all of them.
I would tend to agree with that.
The reason why I went with the guitar is because when I was younger, I was like, you can play a song just on guitar. And you can play guitar and sing. And so I was like, oh yeah, that's the basic thing. I want to write songs.
Yeah, this is the thing about drums.
Drums was like a...
It's kind of a bummer to practice by yourself, isn't it?
Drums? I mean, it's still fun.
That's why you gotta like practice with like other people's songs if you're gonna like play a lot of drums.
Oh, and that's the reason why I gravitated...
You can jam, or I mean, you can just jam like random stuff. Like sometimes I just jam random nonsense. But,
Yeah.
Or otherwise, you're just working on rudiments, and I don't want to do that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'd rather jam to some tune or something else instead of doing rudiments.
Well, and I always play instruments specifically for, like, I've
You
always
play them
been-
for recording reasons most of the time. or
I'm a songwriter more than
Yeah.
I am a musician.
That's why I'm as good at drums as I am. It's for that reason alone.
You know the theory.
Right. Well, and I practiced, and I have songs that I have recorded real drums for. So like, you can't play a song convincingly on drums and not learn how to
The
play
one thing
drums.
about drums, it's like, it's the most fun, but it's also a lot of work, especially if you have a lot of drums.
It's the most physically demanding job you can do in a band, other than the roadie.
And then having to
Jake's job.
having to set up all your crap every time. Luckily, I don't have that much, so.
I gotta teach Jake how to be a guitar tech.
What song are we gonna?
Hey, Kat. Hey,
What
what,
song
the
should we
hell?
play?
My vape. It's been gone for so long. Go along. It wasn't long. I'll show you long.
Matt, shut up.
Okay.
Let's play. You can't write all your songs about feelings,
I'm down for that.
because why not?
You can't prove that.
You can't prove I wanted to write them about feelings.
Hola. Felipe says hi, Kat.
No, I wrote them about feelings.
Catalina Ivan Perez Ludwig. Caballo. Did I get it right?
Cabello.
Yeah.
Come on, don't. I'm so white. You know how white I am.
So am I.
Well, you're white and practiced. I'm white and not.
See, if Jake was a skilled guitar tech, he would have rushed out there and
just
held the bar down ever so slightly, just enough to bring you back into tune.
Did that just go out of tune really badly?
Yeah,
he
no,
used the bar
dude, all I did
like
was
halfway
do
through
this.
the song.
I just like slapped it a couple of times.
Yeah, it really shreked everything.
I was gonna say, I was like, is he playing in the wrong key or is it just out of tune?
No,
He was
and
playing in the wrong key, but not on purpose.
It went way out of tune.
I
Like,
know. I was like, what on earth?
It only got worse as we went to.
well, I was trying to like bend my notes back in tune, but dude, that song you can't really do that.
Yeah, that's not an option for that song.
Yeah,
There's too many notes going on in order.
one,
to
the
do
song never like stops in either. You know, there's never like
that. Yeah.
it doesn't just like stop and do nothing.
I mean, it's like. I mean, that's like the chorus.
It sounded like some weirdo, like weird dissonant note when it went out of tune.
That's actually the first time that it's went like way out of tune since I've had this guitar. We've got enough time for about one or two more.
I think there's High Life on the list.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm in a slapping mood.
That's every time you play bass.
Every time.
It's slapping time.
Every time I play bass, I'm in the slapping mood.
Yeah, Matt was like getting ready. Come on, and then Jesse had his
Yeah.
beer in hand or his beverage, whatever.
You know that feeling's right. Sorry. Ain't gotta run around. We'll make a memory be locked down. Never goes away. It doesn't matter what we say. You know that feeling's right. We're gonna keep laughing all night. You know what I'm trying to right. Keep your hands in your pocket and don't wanna start no fight. All night long we were drinking in the basement,
Drinking in the basement.
having a good time. The feeling's gone, but we're still drinking in the basement,
Drinking in the basement.
living in the high life. Never goes away. It doesn't matter what we say. And then we play this song to make our nights last nice and long. Come on over if you wanna hang around. Keep your feet moving if you wanna hear the sound. All night long we were drinking in the basement,
Drinking in the basement.
having a good time. The feeling's gone, but we're still drinking in the basement,
Drinking in the basement.
in the high life. All night long we were drinking in the basement,
Drinking in the basement.
Drinking in the basement.
Drinking in the basement.
Living the high life all night long. We were drinking in the basement.
Drinking in the basement.
Having a good time and feeling
Cowboys so
drinking in the basement.
drinking in the basement.
Living the high life.
Thank you, everyone.
One more song. One more song.
Got anything pulling on your heartstrings?
Probably. Trying to think.
Something quick.
Let's do I Got My Finger.
Part of the Finger trilogy.
Part of the Finger Trilogy.
Yeah, that's what.
The
that's
Oceanside
what not
Hotels Finger
available.
Trilogy.
That's what Not Available said earlier. So get ready for the Finger trilogy. I wonder if there's any more songs that have.
Check off your bingo
fingers.
card, not available.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think
I guess, a No One. I think is it No One, falling from my hands. It talks, isn't it? Isn't that on the part of the lyrics?
Everything is falling from my hands.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a mention of hands. Not quite.
Everything is falling from my fingers. Fingers.
I got my finger.
You guys ready?
Got my finger. Ready? I've got my finger on every little detail of how it happened. Couldn't tell you what it was. Now I'm enchanted by every little detail. Stardust blooming, don't know what it was. My heartbeat pumping, adrenochrome experience. Feeling younger, don't know what it was. And we're together, don't know what it was. It was
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
all those other things I forget.
You won't ever try to look too hard, 'cause I
May never know
what it was.
I've walked in circles for what seemed like an eternity. So familiar, don't remember why. Becoming human, always still my fragile heart. But I was saying, don't remember why. Think that what it was supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious.
All those other things I forget.
You won't ever try to look too hard, 'cause
I may never know what it was.
stand completely fell apart.
Oh, really?
Oh, is that what we were laughing about?
Yeah, like completely.
I heard you hiccup, and I knew that you didn't do it because you didn't know the part.
Is it dead, Jim?
Broke, but the whole footboard came off.
Oh, there it is even. Oh, no.
I think it attaches back on, but well, no, it broke the.
He played the drums clean apart. Somebody arrest that man.
I don't know. This
Think
is
of Felipe and Mike.
I think it can come. I think it can be put back together. But anyways, thanks, friends. For
All right,
hanging
we're
with
gonna
us.
Humpty Dumpty the shit out of this here.
We're off to
pedal.
fix a hi-hat stand for.
Well, now we need all the king's horses and all the king's men.
Have a good week, friends. Peace out. Thanks for hanging with us.
Dang it, Dusty, you jinxed me.